Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the Wargaming League Gold Series. I'm Breaker.
This is Edison99.
And I'm Skipper Alpha.
And today we've got 4 regulars. I would say actually we have kind of, one new face to this season's Gold Series, if you will. Of course, that would be kind of Night Eagles. We've seen them play before, but at the same time, I feel like they're new bloods in the bracket, and they're kind of the underdogs in this entire situation. They're going to be facing off against NVIDIA Aces, if I'm not mistaken.
Really tough, I think. Also, the Night Eagle doing pretty good on open season, but after season 1, they are not really perform as great as the open season. And on the season 2, they dismissed.
Oh wow!
Yeah, because of some people have to go to the military service. In Taiwan, So,
right. Mandatory military service. What is it? 9 months?
About a year.
About a year.
Yeah.
Okay.
On lifetime moment, that's 1 year. So after 2 seasons, actually that's two seasons is almost like three quarter, right? 9 months. So after that, someone is come back. So they regroup and come back for Night Eagle and got a sponsorship from the Catch Plus.
Yeah. All right. Well, that's not bad. That's not bad at all. So let's see. Let's dive straight into the rules. Okay, victory condition, of course. You obtain victory when you destroy all of your enemy team's tanks or you capture their base. Winning a game will receive 1 point, of course, in this best of 5, or each best of 5. And the team that obtains 3 points will win the best of 5. Winning the matchup will receive 3 points. Losing the matchup gives you 0 points. And if a draw occurs, both teams will receive 1 point. We had that happen day before yesterday, did we not?
Yeah,
It was
3 ties in a row.
It was Elon versus Num, right?
Yeah, but I think the strategy from not Num is intensive honking.
Oh, I'm sorry, intense honking.
Yep,
Jeez.
yep.
What is wrong with me? How could I make that mistake?
I think the strategy way, if you gonna face a really strong team and you don't say you can win that, take a draw, take a 1 point, it's not bad.
Right.
Yep.
I'm not trying to be too harsh on the guys at intense honking. After all, we're not in their shoes. But I kind of did a little bit of talking with the guys in One Blood, and if I'm not mistaken, Bandito Jr. was the guy who told me that. Well, he basically told me, the way they played out that game, that final game. Once they were 1 tank up, they should have dived in for it. That's what he would have done anyway. But enough about that. We got the standings right now, guys.
Okay.
Team Efficiency leading with 6 points and tied with Charlotte Tiger, our team from Japan, actually performing fairly well. They have some ultra-conservative play. Once they get that lead, they go into camper mode and basically...
Yeah.
Well, there's no other way to say it.
That's strategy.
That's the standard, right? That's the... come on. Where do the world's best players come from? Russia? Would you say?
Yep.
Definitely. Okay, so, and I remember seeing some people in the chat saying, the Russian meta is, once you have a point, just camp it out. Take advantage of that.
Okay.
And Intense Honking and Elong, of course, are tied at 4 points. We saw their 3 draws in a row the day before yesterday. Then we've got Num and Elong. Excuse me. I'm sorry. We've got Num in 5th place. 5th place. Wow.
Yep. And the rest of them, no one wins. But we got NVIDIA there.
That's actually quite surprising.
Yeah, but it's not hard for them. First week, they face the team efficiency. They face the Elong. These 3 teams, I think, might be the top 3 on Gold Series right now. I think.
And I think they're going to bring it back before the end of the season. We're going to see them catch up. Obviously, with the way they performed in Silver of Wargaming League Season 1, I definitely think they're going to maybe get to the top 4 of this. And speaking of Silver, here we are. This is the Silver League standings, guys. We are not broadcasting them, but One Blood is leading that. So kudos to Bandito and his entire team. Horseman is also tied for first prize, but they're in second according to the standings. Singapore Coalition has 4 points. They're in 3rd prize. LOD and Front Mission. I'm not too sure about those teams. Where are they from?
I'm not sure too.
All right. Pacific Rim Gaming as well is out there, but I feel like LXG and Liberty, just based on what we see right now, these guys are not doing too hot. but all of the guys in the Silver League get some gold at the end of the season, right?
Yep.
If they're not in the top 2. The top 2 get a shot at getting into Gold Series at the end of the season.
Well, the top 2 has will go to the Gold Series eventually. The third and fourth place got a chance to play with the I think it's the
number 5 and numbers 5 and 6.
Oh yeah, that's right.
5 and 6 on the Gold Series. They're gonna fight them.
All right, and then that's just before the playoffs happens, right?
Yep.
Okay.
No, after.
No? After the playoffs.
After. Yep.
Okay, so after?
No.
Maybe.
No. After the ranking, no. The top 4 gonna play the playoff, right? So it's
In the
sort
Gold
of
Series.
another playoff on the 5 to 8.
All right. Himmelsdorf will be the first map of the day. We can see anything on this map. I mean, IS3 110 and 3 AMX50s coming out from Team Efficiency, perfectly standard. And 3 AMX50s and 2 IS3s, again, perfectly standard, coming out from the PvP Super Friends. And this is going to be one of those, I guess you could say, grudge matches, because these guys, both teams are legends, right?
Yep.
After all, trying to stop and think here, both of these guys actually were in the Season 1 Grand Finals in Korea, were they not?
Yeah, they are.
These teams?
Yeah.
Okay,
They
so
are.
Yeah.
this is going to be pretty fun, guys. You know, spread the stream out to all your friends, tweet it, Facebook it, Reddit it, show it to your dog on your laptop, and maybe your cat on your iPhone, and let's get this party started.
Yeah.
Okay, so now we're waiting for, I guess, the ready to come out from both teams, and then we're gonna hop into this. I
Okay.
imagine.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right.
Look like they're gonna start.
Indeed. I was just going. Yeah, I mean, I can hear our
Oh no,
first-
it's silver.
Silver. Wrong
That's
graphic. Made in Taiwan. It looks like they froze that for a minute, did they?
Yeah.
No. Okay. Well, at any rate, we got the right map graphics, so there's nothing too terribly severe to worry about.
Yeah. I think it's because we just changed a new map choosing graphic and a new what do you call that? The Gold Series graphic. Yeah, so maybe they did a little bit mistake.
All right, so diving into game number 1, north side. It's Team Efficiency spawning on the south. It will be PvP Super Friends.
Okay, Team Efficiency chooses Taiwan and driven by Hatsune Miku. The guy is also really famous. In my memory, he is a Malaysian or Indonesian. Can't remember.
Okay. Well, so let's see. Wait a minute. Team Efficiency's got 3 tanks headed off to the east side. 4 if you include that one that's at the D7 area on the minimap right now. And looks like he's going to be chasing them not far away. Meanwhile, we got one more. I want to guess that's an IS3 at C3, is it?
Oh,
Wow.
TBP Russian.
Yeah.
That's
Comics
nice.
is aware of this.
That's nice. Yeah.
He can see what's going on here.
But the tank on the G8 is somewhat dangerous. They are alone, and 3 of the other members on the west part, they are alone on the east.
All right. Well, Team Efficiency kind of has their opposing team box contained for the time being, but they don't quite have everyone in the appropriate position to deal with this situation. It looks like we're gonna have. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. I like this move from Juice and his little companion over there. Looks like they're gonna try and isolate Robin and then take him down. Boom. There's shot number 1. 442 damage has been dealt.
They can kill the Robin and put that tag.
303 on the second shot. 392 on Hatsune Miku, now reloading. Dexter is fully loaded and ready to go. Gonna deal out a shot for 389 onto PvP Super Friends. Tenamaru, and now Robin is just about 1 shot.
Yeah,
And they're piling in at the capture position as well, but we've got Megadroll catching up to the fight just a little bit too late. Look at this situation right now. He's gonna get the finishing blow onto Robin if he can just line up the shots a little bit correctly, but Robin ducks for cover.
Can you do it, Rob?
Maybe.
Okay, nice.
There we go.
Okay.
That was taken down by Hatsune Miku. Tenamaru is not going to get away all that easily.
Okay, you're gonna die. Can you do that? Oh, nice.
Gets finished off by Hatsune Miku. Megadroll instead concentrating fire on the IS-3s in the background. Icewater down to 1 shot. 374 damage and barely alive. He is on life support right now. Okay.
That's a lightning fast attack. I think really
Oh, yeah.
nice, really nice. You know, they push in from line A and they turn around really fast.
And like we can see already that team efficiency is so certain that they're gonna get it that Botek there just goes rushing in with his T1 Cunningham. He's like, YOLO swaggins, you know?
Yeah, and maybe someone and T1 can kill the ice water.
All right. Uh-oh, capture going down in the background, and that's coming from team. Well, one started by team efficiency. The T1 Cunninghams are going for their own capture in the background, but that's not gonna. It's not gonna be able to compete with what's going down from team efficiency unless we can see some miracle shots come from ice water as well as.
But Leia M is 50, so it's really easy to reset. You know, it's really easy.
He got one shot. He got one shot.
Yeah.
He needs to hit the other tank. He needs
Wow.
to. Oh my God!
Wow.
They did it! They did it!
Wow.
They just won the game out for their team. Even if both of those
Wow.
even if both of these tier 8s fall, we still have a capture victory coming down from
no.
PvP Super Friends. PvP Super Friends wins. They can't get back. No, they can't get back.
They have
can't
an
stop
MX
them.
50, but is it possible to get back in time?
No, he's not even bothering.
No, not possible.
Wow.
Oh,
Yeah, very.
Oh, the plays.
Wow.
They were real.
My
They were
God.
real. They
Nice
knew
play.
they knew that they would lose the real fight in the end. So what they did was like they were like, okay guys, you have to go for that YOLO capture.
Yeah.
Like that was hook, line, and sinker. If we just
Yeah, it's
examine
really-
this a little more closely, I mean, it doesn't take a rocket scientist to figure this out, right?
Yeah, but
Okay.
you know, maybe the comics. You know, I mean, if I'm the comic player, I gonna wait. You know, waiting for the 2T1 to kill him. You know what? Because if you trying to kill them, they are 2T1. It's kill you guys very easy, so you gonna lose a chance to reset. Maybe already know you can waiting for like capture until like 80, 90,
Yeah.
and reset them. They have to go back again, right? So you got more chance than maybe call the M50 go back to reset. But if you trying to kill them like they only capture like 20, like 15, no, and then they just restart from the. They only waste for 10 seconds, but if they waste like 40 seconds,
Yeah.
the result might be different. The second is,
You know what?
You know what? I think the result is almost done. You know, no, they know they cannot win this one.
You know what? I think I know. Hold on. Have you seen
Okay.
a video called Leroy Jenkins on YouTube?
Oh, I know that.
Okay, so what happened was, okay, I think this is the most important part, okay? So, Botek 9, do you remember that T1 Cunningham? He was just running straight at that one IS3. He's like,
Yeah.
yeah, we won this. I don't need to do anything. So he goes in,
Right.
throws himself at it, and I think he's just trying to show off. If I remember that correctly, I don't know the entire situation, but now everyone's looking at him like, Leroy, why?
At least I have chicken.
Yeah, at least he has chicken, baby. All right. So, I think that kind of summarizes it in a heartbeat. Just go to YouTube and look for Leroy Jenkins, and you guys will know what we're talking about. Anything else to throw at that?
Yeah.
I mean, I think if they still had their T1 Cunningham, they would have had a viable chance of
Yeah.
resetting the capture.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, but
Okay.
overall they have two. You know, layer is 2T1.
Well, I mean, he only has to hit one of them.
And
He only has to hit them both once.
Yeah, but
That's
you
it.
got two MS50. You know, I mean, your enemy got two MS50, and they are autoloader. You know,
Yeah.
reset is really easy. So maybe you have to make a decision and come back for reset. No, that's okay.
Yeah,
But-
reset first and then go to capture.
Yeah, but you know, you got three things, that's okay. But
Yeah.
you know, you got two enemy, they are AMS. It's really easy to reset. So you know, you got really low chance to finish the capture.
Well,
Yeah.
I don't know. If we could check it all on replay, I think what happened was the T1 Cunninghams are at about 30% of the capture, while the PvP Super Friends well, Team Efficiency was at 50% capture. So what happened was when both of the shots hit those two AMX 50s that were in the capture circle, it was already at 40% when they had finished off the the last two tier 8 tanks on PvP Super Friends. So they simply had no time to.
Might be more than 50, I think.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, at any rate, it was just too late. There was nothing they could do. The only chance they had was, I think, if they got both of their T1 Cunninghams.
Yeah.
All right. So, we'll be back in just a few minutes with game number 2, guys. Don't go away. Alright, so we are back with game number 2 on my favorite map, Cliffs. And thus far we got, whoa, 4 AMX 1390s. It's going to be the order of the day for PvP Super Friends.
Maybe they're gonna get a fight.
Maybe. I mean, like, we've seen Elong try that before and it didn't work out.
Yeah.
2 T69s, 1 AMX 1390, a Pershing, and what's that final tank going to be?
It's a M13.
Okay, so we got 2 AMX 1390s, 2 T69s, and 1 Pershing coming out for team efficiency.
Wow.
Yeah, it's 5 M13. Okay.
On PvP.
That is a little bit scary, but I mean, I think. Do you think they're going to be rushing the west side of the map into the middle of the map?
Yeah, normally you won't cross that because you know, if your enemy on the north or south part and you cross the middle, you know, they're gonna do like shooting target. You know.
Okay. Okay, it looks like we got the correct loading graphic there. And now, let's see where things go on this map. Well, I can't really call it out yet because we don't exactly have vision in game just yet. But I'm thinking the way things are going to go here is going to be. I think this is going to be an interesting game, just based on the premise that we have 5 AMX 13s.
Yep.
Yeah, that's right.
And
it should be a rush.
Batman and Robin do not drive the M13.
Alright.
Yeah, they are really good, really nice light tank player, but they are not driving the M13. You know, they choose a T1.
Northside spawn it is, PvP Super Friends. And spawning to the south. Playing very conservatively. Excuse me, I'm sorry. That's a. I thought they were sitting in base, but it's actually a map mod problem. Spawning to the south, it's team efficiency, and they got 2 Team 1 Cunninghams rushing out to the west, and the rest of the team going out to the east. Do bear in mind, PvP Super Friends are the ones with all the AMX 1390s right now. Hey, so do you guys think PvP Super Friends are Russian?
No.
But they really like to rush.
They like what rush, but not right now. Not right now.
It was a joke. It was a joke. It was a bad joke. I guess you didn't get it. Russian. Oh, there we go.
Okay, I see.
Okay. So right now we can see that they're all piled up on the hill. This is looking pretty nice. I guess our observers caught wind of some feedback from a lot of our viewers, and this is, I think, the first time we've had a good free camera in a long time.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Oh.
Right.
It really is.
So Antari and Tanaka 6149 have definite vision of each other. And it looks like that might be just about all there is to say for the time being.
Okay. I saw someone trying to flank him.
Yeah, and
his part, but I don't
team
know
efficiency is not oblivious to this. They know what's happening.
Yep.
They got one guy watching the back door there, if you will, and maybe the other 3 will rush in just a moment. But the turret depression on the AMX 1390 just really sucks. So, Elite was just taken down. That was a T1, so.
Yeah, they knew someone coming, I think.
Yeah. Looks like team efficiency's got a T1 Cunningham that's going to try and hop into that capture circle sometime soon. Tedamaru in the back there with no, that's not a T1 Cunningham, that's an AMX all the way. I don't know, I think he might be spotted pretty soon here. Maybe, yeah, they're kind of going at it. They're going straight at each other right now. It looks like
Oh.
Juice is in a bit of trouble. I think he just tried to get a capture. And he got lit. There we go. Tedamaru is now putting a good amount of hurt onto Elite. And this is where the rest of the team rushes in. That's 600, 911 damage onto Lil Mac. 954, 1176, 1436 onto Megajoel. Antari taking 266 himself in return. And Hydrex falling down to 913. Gets rammed for the kill. 114 damage onto Eminence. Dexter at 990 and has a miracle bounce to save his life. 1223 off of Dexter. Now out of the game. Icewater has lost 779 of his own HP. I think this could be anyone's game still, but PvP Super Friends have 3 tier 8 tanks as it is right now. Ice Water is forced to run away and reload, if I'm not mistaken. Robin.
Oh.
Oh, man. He's just out there in the T1 Cunningham cruising for the time being. Ice Water trying to get to cover, but I mean...
Wow, can you do that? Can you miss it?
Whoa!
Wow!
What a bait! Tanaka's now getting lit, but that's not gonna save Ice Water. Tenemaru now getting hit from 2 different tanks at the same time. 452, 696 off of his full HP thus far, and now he's out of the game. It's all up to Antare, who could not get into an adequate position, but will he get the kill onto Eminence? I think the answer is
Tanaka
yes.
is reload, I think.
No, Tanaka is not reloading. He just doesn't have the turret depression to hit Antare. Now he's got the right angle. But Antare fired 4 shots to get rid of that previous tank.
Yeah.
But you know what?
What's he doing?
Antare, he already reloaded, so he right now I think he needs 20 seconds. You know.
Yeah.
If Tanaka still have ammo or still have 1 or 2 rounds, he gonna lose this one.
Right.
If he shoot, he lose.
Team efficiency is gonna.
He's reload.
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
He's got to ram the T1 Cunninghams. At least that's what he's trying to do. But I don't think he's got enough time to do it. The question is, does he have enough time for a reload and getting a miracle shot out there? Tracks damage? No. Tanaka's almost fully reloaded. The capture is going to go through. There's no stopping this.
Yep.
So this is going to bring the score back to 1-1 already.
Wow. Okay.
Whew. Well.
Still nice, I think.
Yeah, total chaos.
Yeah, but you know, the PvP waste of T1 in the beginning. No, if they don't lose light one, maybe they still have a great chance to win. You know, because of the it's Ice Water. The last PvP is Ice Water, right?
Let me check. It's Antare.
So. Antare. There we go.
Yeah.
They both start with A.
Yeah, he was reloaded first, I think. So if no one capture base and he don't have to go back, he can kill Tanaka first. Absolutely kill him first. You know, he got like 10 seconds or 8 seconds. You know, it's free to kill. But you know, finally they lost the T1 first, so they cannot reset a capture. You know.
All right. I mean, like that, and if we just check the way the course of this game happened, this is Team Efficiency giving PvP Super Friends a taste of their own medicine. Because, well, they used 2 T1 Cunninghams to pull out the win in game number 1, and Team Efficiency turns that around and does the same exact thing in game number 2. Before we go to a break, I've got a bit of a silly question to ask you guys. Does this haircut make my head look fat?
Really?
Sorry, couldn't help it. It makes my teeth look like a shark. Okay, so we'll be back after this short break. Hi guys, we are back now with game number 3. This one's going to be played out on Ensk, and standard loadout from both sides once again. Nothing, I guess you could say, silly. No 5 KB5s, no 5 AMX 1390s this time around.
Yep.
But I think this is going to be a pretty heated battle because city maps can be very cutthroat. The unique part about Ensk is not only the fact that it is that's what I'm looking for. It's a city map, but also the fact that it offers a lot of camouflage, right?
Yep, only it's part, but normally we didn't use that. We don't have that many chance to use it. But maybe only couple seasons ago, a lot of teams use a KB5 on this map. Not all KB5, I mean the 1 or 2 KB5.
Wow, what is that for?
You know, to counter the MS50.
Ah,
Yep.
okay. Yeah, so why doesn't they choose any KB5s right now?
I don't know why, but it's
Well, I mean,
pretty
too
popular before. Pretty popular before.
Okay.
Maybe. Okay.
I don't have any real valid theories, but I mean the KB5 is basically meant to counter the AMX 13, or not, excuse me, the AMX 50,
Yep.
correct? So
Yep.
I mean this is a pretty AMX 50 heavy map, but I'm thinking it could be the mobility of the KB5 compared to the AMX compared to the AMX 50s and the IS3s.
It's not fast, but you know the map is not that big. It's only 600 meters, I think.
Right, that's why everyone's using heavies. But I mean, the question is, moreover, what's the acceleration speed of the KV5 like compared to AMX 13?
Yeah.
Excuse me, AMX 50 and IS3.
Yeah, it's quite slow.
The acceleration speed?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, that might be one reason. You have to play picks. You have to
maybe.
poke out and
I
shoot.
say another way is the people play on this map, they become more defensive. You know, the K5 is for used to rush. You know, it's really nice for rush, but if you want to defend, probably choose an I3 is the best choice, I think.
Okay. Well, as far nothing too terribly outstanding happening just yet. I'm wondering, like, what is happening in the way of vision, if you will? What is happening in the way of spotting, if you will? And it looks like, I think we're about to find that out very soon. Hydrorex is getting very close to Comics and Dexta. In fact, what? Oh, okay, I see. This is Operation Tank Shield, or Operation instead of human shield.
Yep.
Hydrorex is gonna be spotted pretty soon, right? He's close enough.
The Dexta is he doing this is for attract the PvP's attention. You know, they can maybe defend best. You know, they're trying to do that, and if it's someone trying to defend the best, they cannot use the 4 tanks on each part to shoot him. This is their strategy, but you know, first they have to be spotted. I mean, the Comics and the Dexta has to be spotted, so the PvP will defend.
All right, so here we are now. We have 3-4 tanks that are just about to turn the corner from team efficiency. Do you think they're gonna rush for a capture?
No.
Maybe?
No.
No. Okay, so they're gonna try and pile in and do as much bruising as possible.
Yeah, they're trying to attract, maybe only attract attention. You know, and if someone go defend it, they're gonna kill them. But they stand there and they find no one coming. You know.
Yeah,
Right.
but what if Batman goes capture?
He don't want to do that because they know enemy all on his part. So if he capture, he don't have that many chance to finish.
Okay. Yeah, but he can attract them all back if they push in.
Yeah, but it goes there and they are trying to kill the Dexta, but there is a T1 for cover I3, so it's not that easy. Yeah.
Personally, I just think it's PvP Super Friends not biting the bait. I mean, they're showing balls of steel this game.
Yeah, they know what you're gonna do, so they just pull back and waiting for you.
All right. Well. Okay. Uh-oh. Comics get lit up there. Losing 99 HP, so he's at 26 now, I think.
But right now, he got really bad position.
Juice
really
is in a lot of trouble. 1082 in the way of damage.
Yeah,
he
and
just took.
They live their best. use
Right.
3 tanks to lift their base. So they are alone. Just kill them.
Yeah, Ice
Kill
Water's
them.
gonna get not quite the finishing blow, but the penultimate
It's
blow
over.
onto. Juice.
Wow.
There you go. There he goes. The following up shot does take him down. Hydrorex making sure that Ice Water saves a little bit of ammo there, and it looks like Ice Water's about to turn the corner and hit Dexta with a solid shell. Wait, but not before.
Whoa,
Antari
he
takes
missed it.
320 damage.
Wow.
Another, that was a bounce or a non-pen, but there's 3 tanks waiting to devour Antari.
Yeah, but someone gonna cover him. That's okay. Someone's coming. Someone's coming.
Someone's gonna cover him?
Yeah, and the little Max
I
shooting
think someone
them
just
from
fell.
back.
Oh man, Little Mac is now trying to deal out as much as he can as well. 303 damage.
Yeah.
Put onto some of those tanks.
Yeah, but where's Telemaru heading?
Where is Telmon?
Yeah,
That is a
he's
good
on the left
question.
side of the map. He just like
must
run
be.
away.
I think he is reloading.
Ah, okay,
So,
okay.
Still a
okay.
chaotic exchange of fire going down. Ice Water here should know what's going on, but why is he aiming up?
He's reload.
Reloading.
He's
Okay.
reloading. So if he is not reloading, he already killed that guy. I think.
Oh, there
Okay,
it is.
finish it. Okay.
He's got to get the next 2 shots to penetrate.
Yeah, but you know it
he
depends
survive?
who
He
can
does.
do that fast.
All right.
Wow, nice.
He prevents the capture, so
Yeah,
they still
yeah.
have 1 T1 Cunningham on their own team, so they could actually use that to pull out a capture. PvP
Yeah.
Super Friend still has that chance, but instead, looks like they're gonna sack him for some vision.
Yeah, but the Telma and the Little Mac, they all full hit point right now.
I think they've got a valid shot of defending this. It's a 2 versus 2.
It's really easy.
Yeah, and I mean, even if we do see that one lonesome T1 Cunningham go for capture, nice
It's
damage
penetrating,
stacking up
yeah.
to 376 on Megajoel, who's now reloading. He's got about 5 seconds.
And the Hydra is gonna do that again. See?
I don't know
You're
about
gonna
this
see that, you're
position
gonna
from
see
Tenamaru.
Ooh.
This is really pestering. Little Mac actually got the kill there.
It's so annoying.
Don't be fooled, guys. Hydrorex did. He got a good chunk of damage out there. I mean, like just shooting at the rear of that AMX-50, he got 100 damage done.
Maybe you can check that. How many?
Oh, yeah.
How many hit
How much did he-
Wow, 375.
Wow. Okay, so that's 1 point of damage for every day that a T1 Cunningham lives through or does not live through a tier 7, excuse me, a tier 8, 42 tier point battle. It was a joke. It was a very long joke. But we're gonna take it into a quick break, and then after that, we're gonna do a little, I guess you could say, pre-game review of what just happened. So don't go away, guys. Hi guys, we are back with game number 4. Scores 2-1 in favor of Team
PvP.
PvP. There we go, Team PvP. Saved myself at the last moment there. Upon further, I guess you could say, post-game analysis, we think that the split from team efficiency might have been the critical moment.
Yeah,
Because, isolation, obviously, when you don't have, it's a very risky move to do, right?
Yeah, if they trying to reset a capture, they know there's a T1 on the north side, and if you're trying to reset a capture, okay, you can send one M50. If you worry about they are too much on the north side, okay, just all pull back. That's okay. But they send 3 for reset and 2 on south to capture, and they don't know where is enemy. So okay, you send the force to north. This is your best. No, we just forget that. The PvP just rush your south side, and kill all enemy on the south. So they turn back to deal with the north part. That's pretty easy for them,
Why not send a T1 Cunningham back instead? I mean, of course, if you send an AMX-50, that guarantees the kill, but at the same time, that takes his firepower away from the fight, right? Is it up to
but they don't know who is on the back. They only see a T1, so might be some support on the north side. But if you worry about this, just pull back. Use your 5 tank, pull back.
All right.
Don't worry
Well,
about
from a
that.
layman's perspective, it sounds difficult. This game, 3 MX 1390s, 2 T32s coming from PvP Super Friends, 2 T32s. It will be 2 AMX 1390s and a Pershing coming from Team Efficiency, and they're gonna have a little bit more armor to help them out here on Prokhorovka.
Yeah, but you know what? If they got 2 T32 and 1 Pershing, I think they get less power for flanking, and if you have 1 more Pershing to deal 2 T32, you won't get a lot of you won't get too many advantage there, I think.
Well, I mean, we've seen before that the games where there are more light tanks and auto loaders don't typically fare very well versus teams with a little bit more armor on their side. Both sides do have armor.
Yeah.
But who's got more is the real question. How they coordinate it is even more important.
Yeah, and I think the M13, 3 M13 go flanking and T32 over support is really quite fine, quite a good strategy there. They gotta do this one, I think. I mean PvP.
Okay.
Oh, it's so dangerous way. Don't go
And
that way.
Hydrox is still reloading, of course, but now that's probably a different story.
Yeah, but the T32 is not reloading, so they cannot shoot you.
Oh, wait. It looks like Hydrox is being lined up for a shot by Dexter.
Okay.
But, okay.
Hey, scared.
Yeah. He escaped the depression of that tank. Oh, man. More and more shots getting fired, but
Yeah.
they missed.
Oh,
Oh, wait. That was a nice
Icewater.
connect onto Icewater there,
Yeah.
although we didn't see it. And now it looks like we're going to have Antari and Robin try and play their picks. They get 1 hit onto Megajoule for 249.
Yeah.
Not quite, I guess you could say, satisfactory, benchmark satisfactory. Nice coordinated fire there, but at the same time, that's 513 off of Antari.
Yeah, but I think it's quite important right now on the west part. We don't
Push, here comes the push.
Yeah.
I don't feel too good about the position that PvP Super Friends is in right now. They're surrounded, but at the same time, their teammates are not too terribly far from them.
Yeah, but he,
Evidence is...
oh, nice,
He was
He's
taken
doing
down.
really nice. The autoloader, show up their power right now. If you rush, you got more autoloader. We can shoot you guys on a
This
really
is-
short time frame.
This is almost guaranteed now.
Yeah.
3-1 in favor of PvP Super Friends. But I mean,
Yeah.
Robin's still on the battlefield, and there's always the chance that every shot could either miss or bounce off of your hull.
Why is that big?
Track shot. Yeah, you can just hear it in the production crew. The sound effects. He was tracked just now.
No, I don't think
He was. I could hear it.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Okay.
looks like we got Dexter trying. Well, he's trying to take something out of the game. It just doesn't work out. And this was. That was a goldfish in a tank full of piranhas.
Yeah, but I don't think choose a Persian If I already have 2 T-32 and I choose one more Persian and your enemy got one autoloader, I think you got more autoloader to kill Persian is not that hard, but normally we use a Persian or T-32 to uphill, show up your turret to block or do a defensive line, and on this moment we can use M13 go flanking. But on that situation is quite different because PvP already uphill and team efficiency trying to rush out.
Yeah.
And they got PvP got 3 M13 on the east part and the west part.
It looked absolutely fabulous for PvP Super Friends when they rushed over that hill, but I mean their teammates just collapsed in on that, or excuse me, the enemy team just collapsed in on that opportunity, just hook, line, and sinker. They just, how do I say this? They had an excellent tank spread, and I think they were baiting a trap of some sort, almost.
Yeah, I'm saying they do better tank installation, I have to say, because you got much faster speed and you got more autoloader. If you set up the autoloader on the east and west part, and your enemy just rush in, you got great chance to shoot everything, because you are aiming the side armor, not the front armor. If you're trying to shoot a T-32 on the front, it's really hard to penetrate. But the side armor show you, let you shoot the side armor is really easy to making the damage,
Yeah.
So almost the every M13 shooting like 6 rounds, so totally it's 18 rounds plus the 2 T-32. So they kill the Persian and kill the M13 first, and after that they go far away for reload and go back to kill your T-32.
I mean that's more math, and well, I've got terrible math skills. 18 shots, that's something I forgot to account for, but that was pretty solid. We're gonna see our team, PvP Super Friends, get away with 3 points for today, and that's gonna put them in what place?
Maybe number 5.
Number 5.
And another team also number 5 is number is number 5, right? It got 3 points.
I can't remember, but
okay, whatever.
Let's dive into our next set. That's going to be NVIDIA Aces versus Gash Plus Night Eagles after this short break. Hi guys, we are now back with set number 2. That's going to be NVIDIA Aces versus
Nico.
Night Eagles. I know,
Yeah.
there was another name
It's
that
like
what
Gash
is it?
Plus.
Gash
Nico.
Plus?
Gash plus Night Eagles. There we go. Alright, so I think if there's any set that NVIDIA Aces would not be upset in, I think it would definitely be this best of 5. But I mean, I could be jinxing it right now. They could very well lose, and that's why this tournament system exists. I mean, come on. What if we just knew who was going to win a tournament straight on out? We wouldn't have it, right?
Yeah. Yeah, you're right. Yeah.
Okay. So I'm wondering already just what we're going to see from both sides. It sounds like everything is good to go with our production crew. We're just about to take it to here we
Okay.
go, the battle room.
Okay, here is a clave.
Each side has 2 T69s. Each side has 2 Amex 1390s, but we have one more
There's a Persian.
T69 coming from Gash Plus Night Eagles right now, and there's a Pershing, of course, for NVIDIA Aces. That's the main difference. All right. So, what do you think there's any particular aim that we're gonna see from one side or the other here? I think the Pershing is more slated to sit in the middle of the map.
Yeah. Normally they set on the on the north side they're gonna set on the D4 Persian. The best position for him. But normally if people use a Persian, you got less power to push. Persian like T32 is faster, but on the purpose if you choose a Persian or T32, you gonna defend for some place.
Okay, well, here we are spawning to the north. It is NVIDIA Aces. Everybody give it up for these guys. And to the south, we have our new bloods, Gash Plus
Okay.
Night Eagles.
Okay, I think you're gonna go to the D4. Yeah. Oh no, you're gonna go to West Park. Send to the Elon, I think. Okay, I think Elon really brings something different here.
New concepts.
Yeah, and people are gonna, trying to not copy, maybe they're gonna check the idea and do something like that.
Ooh, nice hit there. I mean, like, there was, 2 shots that were fired, only one of them connected, 211 damage. And I mean, just playing these picks like this is actually what gets you ahead in the game.
Yeah.
And that looks like we're going to have CKS BB just play this a little bit more conservatively.
Oh, okay. If the Niger gonna push, they're gonna lose this one, because of the Persian up here and T9 here is really nice position to counter,
And the coordinated fire coming from NVIDIA
Yeah,
Aces is
yeah.
sick right now, as well as the positioning that they have presently. 233 does get dumped out onto C5M.
Yeah.
But, I mean, ultimately, if we look at who's been able to coordinate fire just a little bit better, it's not Gash Plus Night Eagles for the time being.
Yeah, and you know what? They still have 2 tanks on the. One is on the F4, and another one the G5. On these 2 corners, they cannot offer any support. They're trying to use 3 tanks. Trying to attack the NVIDIA assets.
Right, and Unreal
Yeah.
Rogue is there in the background. I think he's trying to go for a capture, maybe? No.
No, he already died.
In the background, no, that was actually, that was not JoJo. And there we go, exchange of fire going between Unreal Rogue and Hanks. Hanks now reloading, and Unreal Rogue might be able to deal out as much damage as he wants to that guy if he's not behind cover, but that's not the case right now. CKSBB falls and loses about 40 HP, I think.
Trying to reposition to somewhere.
For the time being, yes.
Okay.
Alright, so I wouldn't say a whole lot of nothing happening at this point, but eventually the move is going to be made, and we're going to see one side pile into the other
Yeah.
eventually. It'd be crazy
Yeah.
if they did it at the same time, though. Though it'd be just as fun to watch.
Yeah.
That's
But-
chaotic.
Yeah, but I think before that, the Nigo, you're trying to kill the T1 on C7 and the flanking to their best to capture. It's the best way for the Nigo right now.
a bit unexpected, but Unreal Rogue fell in the background, so the T1 count is actually relatively even. And it looks like Aces is going to start a sneaky capture in the background. That's going to force one of them to fall back. And I think that's when they're making the move right now. They're doing both a capture and a push at the same time.
Yeah, the position is really nice for them. You know?
Yeah. Oh, wait a minute. But two of them take fire immediately, and it looks like they've been track shotted as well. The Sirius takes 923 damage, and he's taken out of the game very quickly. 90 puts himself up 1 tier 8 tank, 242, 469 off of Hades and C5M, respectively. 242 more off of Hades. 457 falling off of Nino. It looks like we're going to have N60 maybe try and drag things out a little bit longer with the last sliver of HP that he's got. Gash plus Arya NE backpedaling while simultaneously trying to hold his, trying to just deal out damage against his opponent. 234. 476 onto Arya, 463 onto C5M. If he can just hit one more shot, Arya might be okay. Instead, he turns to Hades and tries to make a hit that does not connect. Another shot wasted. Is he going to be stuck reloading?
Yeah,
I think that was 6 shots.
Yeah, but problem right now for Nigo is someone already captured 57%.
Man. Okay, well, one of them is going back. It looks like it's going to be the Pershing?
Yeah,
maybe.
yeah.
Coming from Gas plus Night Eagles. They're forced to turn around and deal with that situation immediately. I still think this is relatively even. 2 low HP tier 8s.
Both sides give up. Both sides give up.
For the time being, Gash Plus is going to break away with a lead here. I think NVIDIA Aces is going to have to try and capitalize off of going for a tie, but they're still very, very painfully close.
Wow.
Man. That was 1 for 1 just now.
It's check. It's check.
CKS.
Oh, bounce!
CKS, no! They've got tunnel vision. Third shot misses. Third shot misses. I think he got nervous.
Oh, he's reloading.
Hades is just going to dive in for that with his almost full HP take.
No, he missed it!
Another miss, and it looks like, holy cow, N60, and he takes out that guy we just saw a minute ago, and now it's a 1 versus...
Oh my god!
1.
Kill everyone!
But look at this.
Wow.
Hold on. Let's stop and examine the situation for a moment. Okay, so we got 2 T1 Cunninghams out on the map. Gash plus Night Eagles has a capture lead.
Yeah, but problem for Gash Plus right now, you know, in NVIDIA Aces, there is an M13. You got a better view range, you got a better camo, so it's really easy to reset the T1 right now.
Maybe, but it looks like for now, Hades is not concerned with getting the reset. Wait a minute.
You know, if he reset a capture...
Yeah, he's getting the reset. I'm sorry, I looked at this the wrong way. I thought it was the other way around. Oh, man.
Yeah, I mean, if he reset... if he reset capture, that means T69 have to go back.
Right.
He have to go back, or he gonna lose this one. So the M13 can go to the middle to sniping him, you know. The T1 is the best to attract him, you know.
That is crazy. I mean, like, if we just stop and look at the situation, this is something that we don't see all that often. It's that 2 versus 2 situation where there's a T1 Cunningham and a tier 8. Two tier 8s out on the field. That's 1 for each team, by the way.
Oh no, it's today. Today is draw.
Yeah.
It's a draw.
The time is not for capture.
Yeah, it's draw. So T69 don't go back.
This is not good. He's gonna have to get a Joe Montana shot here.
Yep. He may think about maybe your M13 gonna go for capture.
Is it a tie? Is it a tie?
No, it's draw. It's draw.
Is it a draw?
It's draw.
Oh my god. Okay. So both teams still in fighting condition. 1-1.
Yeah, 1% difference.
A lot of words for that game. Let's stop and think about this for a minute. We're going to watch the replay here on our end, and we'll talk to you guys about it at the game lobby loading screen. So we'll be back in just a few minutes, guys. guys, we are back now with game number 2. It's going to be played on Ruinberg, but before we get started on this game, let's stop and talk for a minute about game number 1 there on Cliffs. I mean, yeah, it was a draw, and it was a very, very close game.
Yeah, really close.
99%. NVIDIA Aces are like, come on, man, you have to react faster than that. You know? That's probably just what they're thinking, but what was it?
Yeah. I think Nigo, the only chance for Nigo to win is T69 uphill. They got more capture, so you have to protect the capture point. If they uphill and trying to chase the M13, maybe you got a chance to win. Because of you are autoloader, you got a chance with 10 seconds to kill M13. Or you can drag the time and let your T1 to capture, but I don't know why the T69 go to west part. You stand there, yeah, maybe you can snipe the M13 for once or twice, and he live there, escape, and get a draw there. No chance to win. But for the NVIDIA Aces, it's much easier. M13 just go to the south side capture and win this one. He know the T9 is on the west part, so it's on a low ground. So if you go back faster, he won't know where you are. If the T69 go back for reset capture, and your M13 go to the south side, on the way you go back, you can see the T69 and snipe him. But he choose go back to base and reset. Maybe it's more safe way to play. I think. Yeah. Maybe they don't want. No, I'm not talking about they don't want to win this one. Maybe they just want to take a much safer way. Maybe take a draw for them is okay.
Yeah, I think that's a logical way of putting it, a very sound way of putting it. But I want to point out at the tank loading screen just now, we saw that NVIDIA Aces, they're going with that Swiss Army knife loadout again. They've got a tank. They don't have 2 of the same tanks besides the T1 Cunninghams.
Yeah.
But Gas Plus Night Eagles, it's going to be two T69s, an AMX 1390, an IS-3, and an AMX 50 for those of you just now tuning in. And I don't know where to put things with what we have coming from our Vietnamese team.
Yeah, maybe they're trying to do something different. They know the Gauge Plus may not that strong, so they can try new strategy. As they did on the Cliff, they never do that. So that's the first time they did it.
Okay. Well, this is looking pretty heated already.
Ooh.
Wait,
He's disconnect. He disconnect.
Did he?
Yeah, disconnect.
Hades just, that explains why he's just running in that
disconnect.
straight up direction. We might have to remake this.
If you go straight and your torrent tower your back, that means you are disconnected.
Oh man.
They have to rematch.
Is that a part of the rules? Well, I guess this game is going to.
Yeah, but they didn't.
Oh, everyone.
Everyone's disconnected. Okay,
wow,
okay. So it's become blatantly
we're gonna rematch, I think.
All right. So
that's why no one typed PP in our chat
for a pause or anything like that.
Yeah, that's right. I thought, wait a minute, isn't there any PP? No PP at all.
Okay. So we have some disconnects.
Yeah, because they all disconnect. Maybe it's the fiber cable problem on the Vietnam.
Maybe.
Really? Fiber optic cable?
Yeah. You see that? Everyone told his back. No, everyone.
All right.
That means they are disconnected.
Well, I mean, the real question is, what's taking our production crew so long to catch on to this? I am sure they're going to call. All right. It looks like DC has been called in game.
Yeah, they have to rematch, I think.
Yeah. All right. So we're still waiting for the word from our production crew, but no one's really saying anything just yet.
I'm not sure if they can see me typing. I'm trying to.
In game they can't see us typing right now.
Oh, okay, they saw.
Well, I mean, of course, we had Gash Plus saying it. All right, so we've informed them that they need to log out, and excuse me, not log out, but rather go back to the garage, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Well.
And observer too, If observer is still there, that game will not over.
Of course, of course.
Yeah.
That's the most painful part about this. Please, Wargaming, give us 9.3. Give us something better in 9.3. All right.
Yeah, but I don't think the problem with the 9.2 or 9.3. You know, sometimes the internet routing got a problem there. You know.
Okay.
Okay.
Still waiting now, aren't we? The Taiwanese team. What's up?
Okay. Yeah, the observer can't see me type. That's a problem.
Of course. That's the main problem right now.
Yeah, because we see the observer interface. There's no chatting. There's no chat box in the screen, so they can't see me type.
Right. Okay, so
That's
now
the
we're
first
just getting
time,
familiar
right?
with this.
That's the first time.
First time this season.
Yeah. Not
What
only
about-
this season.
What about Wargaming?
Since the open season, I never see such situation happen. You know, that's the first time I see that. But I see such a similar situation on the Claymore. Last time is, yeah, it's also Vietnam Claim. You know.
Okay, so we might need a little bit of time to correct the situation. Obviously, we're stuck in game for the next 3 minutes because we're waiting for the entire Taiwanese team to disconnect, and then everything should be good to go. But for the time being, it just looks like we're stuck in game again. Still waiting for word on just what is going to happen here from our production crew.
Yeah, I think the observer did not go out, so you know that. Okay.
All right, so a lot of
Observer.
nothing happening here at the moment.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, a little bit, I guess you could say, unfortunate with the way things are beginning thus far. All right, finally, our production crew has caught word that everyone is disconnected from the game.
Yeah, but I think NVIDIA they need time to go back. Maybe they cannot go back today.
Maybe. That could be a real problem. I mean, would that force them to forfeit?
Uh-huh.
It would force them to forfeit?
No. If you know,
No.
like a disconnection like this,
Mm-hmm.
they have. We can wait for them to come back, but
Yeah.
well, I'm not sure how long we can wait. Because
Yeah.
it's not written in.
Yeah, but
It's not written in the Wargaming League rules?
Yeah,
Yep.
it's not written like how long
rules.
can you wait
Yeah.
for them.
You know, on the previous season, if someone disconnect, you can say, you can file a claim and say, oh, you know, we are disconnected. We have to rematch. You know, and we have to accept that. It's the old rule, but I don't know if anything changed right now. You know, but this is the first time we saw everyone disconnect. That's the first time. You know.
That is true. I mean, this is, I guess you could say, a rather unique situation that we find ourselves in today.
Mhm.
Okay. Well, what's the situation?
Did someone come back?
Did
Yeah,
any
I
of the
think
players come
they're.
back?
I think they're talking about something in the chat.
Okay.
Wait a
It's
minute.
it's a
Are
other
they typing in
channel, I think.
Vietnamese or in English?
English.
Okay.
Yeah. If you type in other language, you're gonna be banned.
Really?
Yeah,
In the
it's a-
tournament?
No. It's a public channel. You know, Yeah.
Okay.
not tournament channel. You know.
All right. So, guys, we're gonna be back after this short break. Hopefully, we will have a game for you guys to watch. Alright guys, we are back and all technical difficulties placed to the side. It looks like we have NVIDIA Aces back in action. What happened was, unfortunately, they were all playing at an internet cafe somewhere in their city, and it ran out of power, so they had to run to another one very, very quickly. And now we are all back in lobby and just about ready to go. See, that didn't take too long, right guys? Alright.
Yeah.
So, here we are, the loadout thus far.
I think everyone's ready, so...
No
maybe-
change whatsoever.
Yeah, they cannot change.
Well, I mean, let's stop and think about this for a minute. I mean, like, if all 7 members of Aces Gaming, if they all ran to get to another internet cafe, I imagine they must be sweating right now.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, actually, I called him. I called Unreal, and he was like, I can't even hear what he was speaking.
Okay.
I said we only give them 7 minutes to change the internet cafe. So
Yeah, that's right.
They are really swarm, I think.
Yeah, and of course, I mean, like the humidity and combined with the summer heat in Vietnam, well, that's not going to be easy on them. Let's see if it affects their play as we dive into game number 1. As you can see, we have that Swiss Army loadout coming from not one side, but from NVIDIA Aces.
Yeah.
And Gash Plus Night Eagles has 2 T69s, a Pershing, an AMX-50, and a single AMX-1390. So, I don't know, that's kind of Swiss Army knife-ish, if you will. But that's about all I've got. Okay. Ruinberg is the name of the game, also known as Camperberg, more colloquially.
Yeah.
And
But
spawning.
do you think the Night Eagle gonna change your strategy?
Maybe.
We didn't see any strategy. All we saw was tanks hitting walls before the DC happened. Okay.
Yeah.
So ACs spawning to the south side of Ruinberg and to the north side. It's going to be Gash Plus Night Eagles. All right. So let's see what decisions are going to be made here. I don't think Aces had any chance to see just where their opponents were rushing out to at the beginning of last game. And it looks as though...
Yeah, I think they're doing pretty close setup, and even the route is pretty similar.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking as well. Hades is going to get the spot onto CKSEB. He's stuck reloading for the time being.
Yo,
He
someone
just
shoot
took
his
it.
gun.
Yeah, and it bounced.
It's not bouncing hit, but the gun will not count the damage.
All right. So it probably took a critical hit. Would that affect the accuracy on it or no?
Yeah, if you shoot it like 1/3 of the gun near the bottom, they're gonna count for the critical damage. But if you shoot the rest part, there's no damage.
So still kind of playing a little bit in the way it picks, but Hades is looking trapped here. I don't think he can get out of this one in any way, shape, or form to be safe. He's gonna he's dodging shots left and right.
Yo!
Wow, my God.
3.
The bullet
brushes
dodger.
of death, and it looks like the fourth one will be the one that hits and impacts the the second one. The second hit there totals up to be 513 damage.
Okay.
He's waiting for a chance to return fire.
But the position for the Hades is really dangerous right now.
All right. So, he's in a tough spot. There's no getting out of that. But he's only, I don't know what his role is for his team, if that makes sense. There's still a lot of armor on his team, but I guess you can say damage output and as well as speed and scouting utility is what he's offering for his team.
Yep, and right now I think the NVIDIA team get really nice position, but if they reach their 30 seconds earlier, they're gonna win this one. But right now, both teams stand there. It's somewhat hard right now.
It is a little bit. All right, so T1s are actually just camping back at home from both sides. Oh, wait a minute. Nice track shot. Wow,
his miss.
That is a miracle survival track shot.
Wow, miss.
Onto 91st. I almost can't believe that, but now he's got some vision of just what's on the other side.
Yeah, but you know what? If an autoloader trying to shoot the T1 and every shot miss, it's really bad news. I have that because you're gonna reload very soon.
Oh yeah, that's right.
And Hades, I mean, he dealt out a shot onto CKSBB for about 271 damage there. Not too terribly much happening at the moment, but we do have a heavy tank coming from our Gas Plus Night Eagles. It's actually headed in a bit of a, I guess you could say, inverse direction for the time being.
Okay, it's 3:30 right now. Do you think gonna be another draw?
Possibly. I mean, this is something that we weren't expecting to see from Elon the day before yesterday, but I wouldn't be surprised to see it here at all. Conversely, I mean, if we see Immortals make a, if we see their enemy team make a signal mistake, like even just now losing that T1 Cunningham, they'll do everything they can to exploit it.
Yeah, something's gonna change right now, because the Nvidia team got.
Oh man! Nvidia Ace is down now by 1 tier 8 tank. We can see exactly what that Swiss Army knife utility composition is all about. A little bit of everything.
Yeah. Dodging 3 shots last time, but not so lucky this time.
Alright, so Gash plus CKS88. If it's any question just where the exchanges are going, it's definitely in favor of Gash plus Night Eagles for the time being. But wait a minute, Audio's about to flank Zeus in that 110. And he just took an unhealthy chunk of about 410 damage to the side of his turret. Alright, 91st. Looks like he's going to try and initiate something here. Doubling back. Thus far. Ooh, wait.
Wow.
Sirius takes 327 damage.
Oh, they're rushing in.
Oh,
Yeah,
yes, they are. This is where the game unfolds. That's going to be a total surround onto the Sirius. 845
Nice.
before the
Nice
last
job.
shot steals him out. Nino is looking like he's in a good chunk of trouble as well. He's taking damage in his M26 Pershing, and I don't think he's going to get out of this one alive. He might be able to take down an enemy tank if he's lucky. No, he's redirecting fire at Katchan, and that takes 264 damage off him. And he's down at 260 himself. He might get N60.
Wow.
He does get N60. I'm a little bit confused here. I think maybe both CKS88 and Katchan are reloading. Oh man, that is a critical mistake. That
Oh wow, they keep missing, and it cannot kill the. Oh, how many hit points there?
Oh wait, there we go.
Oh,
Yeah,
If
finally.
you can't shoot it, run it over.
yeah, I read him.
Okay, so for the time being, what we have left for NVIDIA Aces is going to be a single. What is that? Is it
T69.
That's what I wanted to guess that, but I didn't want to guess it wrong. So
Yeah, but the T1 is gap, so they have to catch the T1. It's another problem there.
seems to be
Yeah.
alright. So for the time being, that T1 Cunningham looks like it might be trying to hide in a corner somewhere else on the map, but he's been spotted, and I think this is all going to be up to the coordination from both sides. Gash plus Night Eagles do not want to
they
take a tie
missed
here.
the T1. The
Yeah, they
M13
did.
didn't get a T1.
They did. I just noticed. You were absolutely right,
Wow.
Oh, can he
Edison. Unreal
get
Rogue versus
the T1 fight?
Yeah,
Who
but no
reloaded
one
first?
died.
Yeah, the
no
most
one
critical.
died.
Oh.
Wow, I think Unreal gonna
can't do
die
it.
because
Yeah.
he. Okay.
Unreal Rogue is now out, and the other T1 Cunningham was taken out in the background. That pulls out a miracle victory
Wow.
for Gash plus Night Eagles.
Yeah, the most critical T1 fight ever.
I really feel like, it could have been a part of the events that, do you think it could be because they're at a net cafe or a different net cafe?
Maybe, because they just run
Yeah.
to another net
They're
cafe.
physically exhausted. I mean, this is, the score is now 2-1 in favor of our new faces from Taiwan.
Yep.
And I mean, I've said this before and I'll say it again, but NVIDIA Aces have been basically long favored for a very, very long time. Let's see if they can hold it together in game number 3 after this short break. Alright guys, we are back with game number 3. This one's going to be on mines. I could definitely see Night Eagles playing off of their 1-point advantage at this stage. But I mean, looking back at game number 2, we kind of settled on the thought that, okay, once we had seen Hades taken down, we decided, or we all agreed that the most critical point was when Hades was taken down, because that's when we saw Night Eagles decide to just converge, just rush in on the 2 tanks that were there. It was a little bit was messed up. It could have been a little bit cleaner, but at the same time, I mean, you know, it wasn't critical enough to, you know, the amount of backlash that came from that one tank that had just, you know, like 10 HP. It was not enough to make a, you know, enough damage to make a significant difference. So rather excited.
Yeah, you're right. After Hades die and you know, those auto roller, I mean, in the 90 go, they reload. After reload, they rush. You know.
All right. So for those of you who missed the loading screen, or it's gonna be the in-game lobby, it's gonna be 2 AMX 50s, a T32 T69, and an AMX 1390 coming out from an NVIDIA Aces, and then from Gash Plus Night Eagles, we're gonna be having 1 T32 269s, two T69s, excuse me. 2 AMX 13s, and am I looking at this right? An MS1 as well as a T1?
Yeah, Russian tank, Russian T1.
Okay, so what's the advantage of that? Firepower?
It's gun pretty nice. 37mm gun, but I think that's the first time I saw this tank. I see this tank.
Yeah.
In the tournament, ever?
For the 3rd tier team or 2nd tier team, it might be used the MS1. Even in the 2nd tier team, I never see the MS1. You know? So maybe they got a new idea or something.
All right.
I'm not sure.
Well, contrary to what I initially believed, it looks like we're gonna have Golden Night Eagles, Gas Plus Night Eagles just rushing straight in for the hill. AMX 1390 does not exchange fire. Of course, Hades was probably reloading that.
Yep.
Amazingly, with those 2 shots, nothing hit, nothing connected. So we just have, I guess you could say, a bitter breakaway for the time being, and you know, control of the center hill, which is so critical on this map, goes to Night Eagles.
Yeah, but right now, you know, the Night Eagle is 2-1. They got 1 point advantage.
Right. So Aces has to push here. They have to do something.
Yeah.
This is one of the few non-rushing games we actually see Night Eagles playing. Well,
How do you compare the MS1 to the T1 Cunningham?
firepower maybe? 37mm cannon.
Yeah, but you know, the T1 also have the 37mm cannon, but not that good compared to the German T1 and the Russian T1. But why we use the American T1? Because of the speed. The speed is really nice, but MS1 is slow. You know.
And how about the view range?
View range, the German is the best.
Ah, okay.
The German always best on the view range.
All right. So there we are. NVIDIA Zeus just gonna back up for the time being. So far, I mean, like, we've got neither side really willing to make a big move, but at the same time, that's exactly what Night Eagles wants. They want that draw condition. They want that 3-2 end score.
Yeah, but you know, I don't think NVIDIA gonna let this draw. They're gonna push, but
of course they can't. They know they can't.
Yeah. So the only when. The problem is when they're gonna do this.
Indeed. So now we wait. Ooh, nice coordinated fire there. 265, 263 damage off of Arya there from Gash Plus, and Zeus is gonna push his way up that hill a little bit. Takes 348 damage at the same time. He doesn't quite see Audio on the other side of that hill, though. I think this could be a dangerous move. He's just continuing to kind of trek forward a little bit.
Well,
Oh man, this is suicide to some extent, but Nino's going to continue to help with his push. Meanwhile, we've got some kind of a rush happening on the east side of the map. Sirius takes 442 damage, 241 off of Nino again, 315 off of
Wow, first one and second. Whoa, nice.
From Audio NE, and it looks like this is a successful push coming from NVIDIA Aces in the background. The Sirius is taken down by I'm thinking it was
Yeah, and CKSBB, I think he's reloading.
CKSBB.
Yeah, he's reloading right now.
He's not in such a hot
Not
position.
yet?
He has to roll off that hill and
okay.
get out. 313 damage. He either got track shot or engine hit just now because he's not able to get off of the hill. There
Wow.
116 damage from that fall. That's not going to help him out that much either.
And they got 3 minutes to clean this, 3 minutes is quite enough right now, I think.
And for the time being, T1 Cunningham is going to be Gash plus Hanks. He's going to try and hide somewhere, I'm sure.
Yeah, but
There we go.
the 91 first already see him.
Right.
Wow.
And nice I guess you'd say hits coming from 91st there, although not by any means, like I guess you could say 100% immaculate.
Okay. I'm gonna guard this one first. N60, okay.
There we go. N60 is in a lot of trouble. He's surrounded.
Okay,
600, and then boom. He just looks at Zeus and says, all right, GG.
Okay. But do they know where is the Gash Plus, CKSBB?
Not yet. I think he's trying to, yeah, he's been spotted now. They were just now firing at him. But once his teammate fell, he's like, okay, time for me to buzz out, or bugger out, rather.
Yep.
He's looking like he's moving a little bit slowly, in my opinion.
Yeah, I think that engine might got problem right now, It looks not like an M30.
But he still has a repair module, at least according to the mod that we have loaded. And honestly, it looks like we've got Gash Plus is trying to push for that draw, and 91st is going to cut off CKSBB's escape route, and then they're going to have maybe 2 minutes to figure out where that last T1 Cunningham is.
Yep.
Hades is rushing to get there too. All right, so guaranteed win is to go for a capture. T1 Cunningham taking down 256. 242 onto Hades.
Okay.
474, 250 off of CKSBB. Hades wants to stay alive to help the capture. Nino is about to show up to the party though, and if he can get one shot to connect and a non-bounce, there we go.
Okay, it's over.
Basically, they have to get the capture now. I mean, if all 3 of those tanks pile into, if all 4 of those tanks, pile into the capture circle, then it's a win. It's an auto win, 33 seconds. But this is going to force Hanks to do something about this. If he can get, if he's going to have to make some miraculous shots to force this into a draw. And if it happens, it's going to be one major upset.
It's really hard.
There we go. There we go. The T1 Cunningham knows.
Okay, he's coming.
Yeah. All right. Let's see what he can do. If he can hit 3 or 4 of those tanks. No. I don't know if he's got a shot at that. It only takes 33 seconds to do it. He's now in spotting vision. This is his only shot now.
Okay, someone see him.
Yeah. Okay, so he's trying to do something. It's getting too late now. Where are the shots? There they are, but they're not coming out of. They're not coming out of Nijojo's tank. All right, so that was the criterion play we've been waiting to look for from NVIDIA Aces. I mean, there's no getting around it.
Yeah, they already set up they gonna rush, so they use the MS-50. They gonna rush and waiting for the chance. That's it. Yeah.
That was it. I mean, like, they had it all figured out. They're like, okay, well, let's send tank A over here, tank B over here, tank C over here, tank D over here, and then they're going to concentrate fire on whatever tank, and then, of course, they had a plan, and it worked out smoothly.
Yeah, in the beginning, we saw the T-32 trying to uphill, but looks like quite dangerous, right? But after they do this one, and they use 3 auto-loader, kill Pershing, kill T-39, And the T-32 just blocked the M13. That's it. So they done. They finished their plane. They're quite good on this one.
All right. Well, let's take it into a short break, and after that, game number 3. Game number 3. Yeah, game number 1 was a tie.
Number 4.
Really?
Yeah. No, game number 2 was.
Right now it's
1 was a tie.
Yeah, 1 is tie. The second is NVIDIA, but no, the Nigo win, right?
Yeah, that's right. On Ruhenberg.
This one is the NVIDIA in. So this is right now game number 4.
Okay, game number 4.
Yeah,
there we go.
right.
After the short break.
Okay.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to round 4 between Gash Plus Night Eagles and NVIDIA Aces. This one's going to be played out on Himmelsdorf, and we've got the standard setup. 2 IS-3s and 3 AMX-50s from both sides. I don't know, which team was it that did the 3 KV5s a couple weeks ago?
3 KV5.
Yeah.
It's Immortal. Immortal is 4 KV5. Oh, no. It's on another series. It's a PvP.
Really?
PvP use 3 KV5 with 2 M50. And win which team?
I forget which team it was, but I mean, like, that was, I mean, that was like pure straight up meta game. And I mean, the coordinated fire was amazing. Like, even when there was an IS-3 that hopped out in front of them, they were like, no, forget about the IS-3. We're going for the AMX-50s.
Yep.
Let's get those guys. You know?
They win the Japanese team, I think. The PvP
Team
with
Pretium? Yeah,
right.
I think that was it. Yeah. Alright, so here we go, hopping into Himmelsdorf. We could potentially see a long game on this, but I mean, right now with the score lead that Night Eagles, well, they had a score lead, but now it's going to be 2-2. I think. Do you think both sides would be happy to take a draw in this case?
No.
I mean, NVIDIA Aces, I don't think they're going for the draw. They're like, no, we can't afford the draw. We need points.
Yeah, that's right.
They got 0 point right now, so they have to win the night game.
Right. I mean, the rest of if they don't get if they don't get 3 points here, they're essentially going to be relying on luck, I think, to really buy them back into this tournament series. Or not tournament series, but rather tournament as a whole.
Yeah, and they need to depend on how the first, the top tier teams plays. Yeah.
Okay, the NVIDIA rush out. I mean the tier 1. Such strategy is pretty good for attack. So that means if they do this, I think they won't try to take a draw right now. But such strategy still have really weakness part is because they give up T1. So your enemy T1 might flank in and go to your base, and while you attack, they cannot capture.
I think. I can't say for sure, but I mean, like, this is basically as standard as it gets if you are NVIDIA Aces right now.
Yep.
And I think Night Eagles is playing it out as standard as possible as well, but I think they want to make a move. But at the same time, their present standing in the tournament is a little bit stronger than that of NVIDIA Aces, just basically based on their score. So I think if it's either side, that would be more, what's the word I'm looking for? More eager to camp. I think it would be NVIDIA Aces just because they have more score in the entire tournament than NVIDIA Aces.
You mean Night Eagles?
Yeah, that's what I mean to say. Yeah, Night Eagles has more score than NVIDIA Aces right now. That's what I mean to say, sorry.
Night Eagle got more score?
I thought Night Eagle got 0.
Oh, 0? My bad,
Yeah, both teams got 0, I think.
Alright. My mistake.
Yeah, but Night Eagles only played 1 game, so it's 1 loss and 0 points. But Aces got 2 losses and 0 points, so it's a little bit different.
Well, for the time being, we got JoJo poking his way up that hill, and we've got T1 Cunningham either going to be Unreal Rogue or 91st waiting on the other side, but this is looking a lot like, if we cut this map in half right now, it's going to look the same for both sides. Either way, if that makes sense. Like, the way the tanks are set up, everything. It's almost like a perfect square.
Yeah, it's almost, but, it's still somewhat different,
Alright, Gash plus Night Eagles. Well, they're about to have one of their AMX-50s poke in there, and hangs.
Oh, he missed. What?
Nice dodge.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that's a tiny target. A very tiny target. Okay. I don't know. This is almost too anticlimactic to be real in my mind. I imagine that NVIDIA Aces would actually be trying to make something happen, but it looks like they're they're face checking Night Eagles as well. They might be just as happy to take that 1-1 score.
Yeah, there's only 3 minutes left in the game.
Yeah, and no one push.
Yeah.
No one.
Okay, 3 minutes to go.
For the Night Eagle setup, it's really easy. Now I cannot say really totally easy, but a team like NVIDIA, they know how to capture enemy space on Night Eagle setup, but they don't have any action.
I also want to throw out there that, I mean, like, the more time that passes by, that means the less opportunity there is to see a win.
Yep, right. You're right.
Yeah.
So they're gonna draw, I think.
Right.
It's 2 minutes and 30 seconds.
I know.
Yeah, if the Night Eagle wrong, NVIDIA cannot win.
Exactly, but wait a minute. It looks like we got Night Eagles making some kind of a move here. Like, they're all moving towards the west end.
Yep, but they still got 2 T1, If they fail, they just hide the T1. They still got it, so.
Oh, here they go.
2 minutes left.
I can see the methodology to what you just said right now, Edison. So it's going to be up to the T1 Cunninghams to take down the T1 Cunninghams, and this Tier 8 fight is going to go for the Tier 8s. But for the time being, it looks like Night Eagles is going to risk it, and we've already seen that NVIDIA Aces can have considerably better coordinated fire skills, but with 3 AMX 50s and 2 IS3s from both sides, I think this can go either way. All right.
Okay.
Audio's just about to turn that corner. He's about to cross the Rubicon where there is no going back.
Yeah, they're gonna rush very soon because of they already hide 2 T1, So they don't worry about that right now.
Alright. Here we go. He's turning that corner now. There it is. All 4 of them are hitting that corner. 398 damage off of Audio. Now 690. It looks like it's going to be a rotate. Plus is going to try and replace him at his present position. 290 damage taken off of that one take. Not a single hit coming out from Gas Plus. Night Eagle. 60 seconds to go on the clock. CKSBB is the first tank out of the game. And it looks like N60 could be next on the hit list. Indeed, he is 1259 off of Hades, though. He's going to be slated to fall very shortly. 600, and oh my god. Somebody call the police. Night Eagles are again getting murdered. They're being shot out of the sky. They're not flying anymore. There's a total surround onto Gash Plus, Arya, and E. And now we have to see NVIDIA Aces pull off the miracle of not only killing all the Tier 8s, but now they're T1 Cunninghams. But I don't think that's likely to happen. 25 seconds left on the clock. We're pretty much all sure this is going to end in a draw. This is basically a tank fight meant for fun, and that's about it. 15 seconds to go on the clock. If they're lucky, they might get one of those T1 Cunninghams, but I'm not thinking 2. 2's almost completely off the table.
Yeah, and only 5 seconds left.
Yeah, if the T1, downhill and trying to go to the Night Eagle's base, maybe they can find someone hide there, but they don't have a chance to do that. And you can see that the Immortal team, the NVIDIA team, they got really nice close combat skill, but they still reluctant to push. You can see the exchange. It's a 5-1.
Right.
But they don't want to push it. Really weird. Not like NVIDIA team.
I think,
really.
I know, and I think there was a part of them that was maybe, I don't know. I think Night Eagles was just throwing that. They were just giving us some action to watch at the end of the game.
Yeah.
But I mean,
maybe they want to practice something.
Maybe.
Yeah. I think they know they may not win this one. Just trying to we're gonna do a good rush and trying to how can we do this?
Oh, I know what they were doing. They were giving Breaker an opportunity to practice his shot calling. The play-by-play. It's getting better. You guys know it, right? Okay, so
yeah, it's so fast.
right. So, I mean, other than that, I wouldn't say entirely anticlimactic. I'm glad to see that I think there was a part of AC's gaming, or NVIDIA Aces, that achieved what they wanted to tonight, considering, well, they didn't lose, but at the same time they didn't win. So they have some points, but I feel like they got a long way to go before they can climb the rest of the Gold Series ladder.
Yeah, but they have to up to the top 4, to advance the final, the season final. So they still have a long way to go. But they are top team. I have to say they are top team, so they still got a lot of chance, get more points.
All right, so closing thoughts, guys. Closing thoughts.
No, that's it. I
All
say,
right.
yep.
Well, guys, I'm Breaker.
It's Edison.
And I'm Escape Alpha.
We'll see you guys next Tuesday with a remainder. Well, excuse me, our next Gold Series, 2 best of 5s.
Hey,
Bye.
bye-bye.
Have a good night.